What's up, everybody? This is your boy Thirsty Jack, and this is a special combo episode. This is a half thirsty gaming, and this is a half thirsty for wrestling. In the first half, I'm going to talk about the UFC 2, which I brought this game just now, and for thirsty for wrestling, I'm going to talk about from AJ Styles to WrestleMania 32. So let's talk about this game, UFC 2, and I picked this game up, and the gameplay you see right now, I'm playing the Championship Online. And the first time I picked this game up, the controller style feel a little bit, unfamiliar, but once I get used to it, it feels comfortable right now. I try to get used to the blocking. I know they changed up the blocking a little bit from the UFC 1, which I feel very comfortable with at the time, but the animation kind of a little bit slow at the time. But the way I play this game, it felt fluently. It felt, flow to it. I try to get used to with the grappling style and submission. I have not yet tried out yet, but most of these, stand up was good. The striking is good. The graphic is sweet. Deep rosters. I hope they're adding Brock Lesnar as a free DLC like they did for last year with the other fighters from UFC 1, in which it was a good move for EA, and I hope they keep the trend going with the EA. I did a little practice mode just to practice my gameplay style, which I will show on the live stream with me and my boy John, hopefully this week, for the random live stream for UFC 2 very soon. And I did look up the create your own event or event creation. I tested it out a little bit. I have not fully played it, but I did look it up to see what I can do, what I can't do. But hopefully I can't wait to show that on my channel very soon. I have not tried the career mode yet, but once I get the hang of it, I will show that very soon. But so far it's a great game. I love it. Hopefully I can play some more, mostly online and single play. Just to post up on my channel. Make my channel a little bit more well-rounded. Not only you're gonna see GTA 5, but you're gonna see more of UFC, also WWE, you name it, I will show it. So that's my game thought about it. For all my UFC fans out there, I urge you go out and buy it, either PS4 or the Xbox One. Go out and purchase that game. Also, you see me knock him out. I play as Michael Johnson, and the other one I did play as Mike Tyson, in which he's phenomenal. And also the other scene, the championship fight, I played as the best in the world, CM Punk. And speaking of wrestling, I'm gonna talk about AJ Styles. And I don't know if people have seen this episode of Edge and Christian, totally awesome weakness. Can't pronounce that word. On WWE Network, and this one segment they're talking about is WWE gonna talk about it. And the first two images they show is the Bullet Club. And they show the Bullet Club, and they make the little jokes they call from the Bullet Club to the Mullet Club. And the second segment, they talk about what company that AJ Styles wrestled from 2002 to 2014. And they say what they're talking about. They say no, they're throwing up TNA, Tess, Trish, and Albert. And AJ Styles laughed it off. I know it's a joke, but me personally, I don't want to go too deep into it. I know it's a joke, people laugh about it, and some people have a different mixed opinion about it. There's an old saying, "Don't bite the hands that feed you." And seeing AJ Styles, and for damn sure seeing Christian, make fun of TNA. Don't forget, when Christian was in WWE, they don't give two fucks about Christian. I mean, yeah, that bullshit ECW championship title, just to keep him there from leaving WWE, because his career was going nowhere except for the IC title run, the European title run, the tag team title run. But when he left WWE for TNA, or should I say NWA TNA at the time, he was a world champion. He was a main eventer. Hell, they treat him like a main eventer. Of course, his last run wasn't that great, but I can see him as a world champion at that time. But for him to make a joke about it, it's very hypocritical of him. And for AJ Styles, I've known AJ Styles and TNA back in 2004. when they start bringing up TNA to TV through Fox Sports Network at the time, and 2005, one of them two. And seeing AJ Styles make fun of it, that's like a slap across the face. I mean, like, TNA support this man from the jump, and turn around and make fun of him because, you know, the deal went sour. I'm like, motherfucker, you was a Grand Slam champion. Yes, you built TNA. You made X Division popular. But you make fun of TNA as file so many level, and just because you get that WWE money doesn't have the right for you to make fun of TNA. I know other people will disagree of my opinion. You know, it's like, well, it's not that serious. TNA didn't treat him properly, didn't give him much respect. AJ Styles was better off in WWE, and for them, I respect their opinion. But at that time, when AJ Styles was a free agent, WWE doesn't care about AJ Styles. Matter of fact, WWE don't give a fuck about TNA. And matter of fact, let alone they don't care about the Bullet Club, in which it's kind of ironic that when AJ Styles joined the Bullet Club and Bullet Club was popular at the time, WWE, excuse my friend, they've been sucking balls for Bullet Club. Who remember when they try to sue Bullet Club for the trademark for the Wolfpack sign, and we know they already been trademarked by somebody else from the NWO and the North Carolina, NC State Wolfpack at the time. And pretty much where they get their name from, the Bullet Club. They got from the Bullet Club because Finn Balor from the Bullet Club, the original Bullet Club, before, or should I say after, before AJ Styles jumps in. And it's kind of pretty funny about that. And seeing them doing it, it's kind of like whatever, but it's kind of pretty much kind of fucked up part on AJ Styles part. And you know, I support AJ Styles, but hey man, just because you got that WWE money doesn't mean you have to laugh at TNA. That's my opinion about that shit. And now to roll to WrestleMania, and so far about this WrestleMania, it looked, I wouldn't say it looked dry, but it doesn't have that motivation. It doesn't have that drive. And I couldn't remember WrestleMania had that drive, that had that motivation. Just like, damn, I can't wait to see WrestleMania. You know, I can't wait to watch it. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like WrestleMania, free WrestleMania, WWE Network. Here's a certain match, and so far, I don't know. The only match they pretty much push forward is the Triple Threat, the Diva match, in which we see that a long time ago. I wish they pushed a little bit more. You know, push harder than that one. Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Bailey. Not Bailey. Lynch, Becky Lynch. I think that match could be great. They about to set up another Diva tag team match for Team Lana against Team Brie Bella, in which that's like a filler Diva match, have no purpose of it. That sounds like a kickoff match, a kickoff show match to me. Well, unless they have Andre the Giant Battle Royale, Memorial Battle Royale, excuse me, in which they did announce it on wrestling sites, in which they will bring up for WWE.com or WWE Network. And also the Undertaker and Shane McMahon match. That's gonna be a head scratcher because I prefer to have Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon fight each other, in which they haven't done it, in which they have done it before, but this time, you know, at least that would be a make sense route. I don't like the term safe route, but like it makes sense. Like, okay, Shane McMahon come back, try to make WWE look better, but this man, he refused of it. So I think that would make more sense. But just to throw in the Undertaker, because Undertaker got no body, he ain't got no Sting, because Sting out with an injury, John Cena out with an injury, Brock Lesnar we already seen before, The Rock, he hosted for WrestleMania, so they give it to Shane McMahon. That's kind of like, meh, here you go, here's your match. And the one thing is I did laugh. Well, two things I did laugh was when Michael Cole talking about Undertaker built Hell in a Cell. I'm like, the last time we saw Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match when he fought Brock Lesnar, he got pushing the balls and F5 into the damn unexposed mat inside the ring. in which in which that make him 0-2 against Brock Lesnar in the Hell in a Cell. That's even more sadder than that. And the other part is Shane McMahon. He felt a little bit out of touch in the promo when Shane McMahon said, when he talked to Undertaker, said, "If you hit me, I miss." But he had to change up the words, "Then you miss," and the whole crowd catch on to it, and you hear the crowd reaction. So Shane McMahon, he messed up a little promo, and the punching skills look a little bit off. It was like a little baby flurry punches. So you could tell Shane McMahon's out of touch in the WWE stuff, but he training hard outside the ring. He trained with MMA fighters, and the way he did capoeira style, it looked impressive. So I hope he used that move for Hell in a Cell. But so far, I think the match between Shane McMahon and Undertaker match is going to be phenomenal, and the outcome, it's going to be a lose-lose situation. Like, I don't see the Undertaker lose. I don't want to see Shane McMahon lose, because if Shane McMahon lose, the next day it'll be the same old Raw. It's gonna be stale. If Undertaker lose, that make him 22-2, and the sacrifice of it will make WWE look better. And the rumor goes around they're gonna bring back Raw and SmackDown brand, and if they bring that back, I hope they bring back the big gold belt, the World Heavyweight Championship, because right now the main event title picture look like shit. It's the truth, and you can't deny it. You know, I hope I'm not the only one that saw that. I hope somebody else open their eyes and see that as well. And not only that, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Triple H versus Roman Reigns, even that push, not push, even it. I'm trying to find the words how to describe this, because it doesn't feel motivated. It felt empty. What I mean like that is like you see the surface. Okay, Triple H, Roman Reigns have been chasing for the title. He won the title as on Raw before the Royal Rumble, and then he lost the title under in 1 month, and now he chased it for the title. And after that, now he go up against Triple H for the title after he lost the title in Royal Rumble. Okay, that makes sense in sort of kind of way. And after that, there was no. We didn't see Roman Reigns for a good while because he got a nose surgery, to fix his nasal surgery. And now Roman Reigns come back, and now it's starting back up. But we only got like a couple days away, so they got to speed this build up now. So pretty much it's been all about Triple H throughout the whole time, and no action except seeing wrestle against Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler, which both matches were pretty good. But the Dean Ambrose and Triple H match at Roadblock, it was slow, and the fans started chanting CM Punk. And I wish to tell you that these fans already forgot about Daniel Bryan. Just let you know about that. They already forgot about Daniel Bryan, which that's kind of fucked up. And not only that, Dean Ambrose. Speaking of Dean Ambrose, Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar match. It doesn't make any sense. And I prefer to see Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt and have Dean Ambrose gunning for the Intercontinental Championship once again, or being a triple threat match, or try to crash the main event. Either way, it would have worked. But they go this route where have Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose because on the news and the rest of the news, they want to have Brock versus Bray in the near future, in which it doesn't make any sense. So you're gonna wait for Brock Lesnar to fight Bray Wyatt, and this is my thoughts about it. If Brock Lesnar lose, that means he's gonna destroy Bray Wyatt. But if Brock Lesnar wins, Bray Wyatt is gonna beat Brock Lesnar down the road. So it can't be Extreme Rules. It'll be somewhere down the line. They're gonna save it up for, my best guess is SummerSlam. That's long down the road, but that would be my best guess, or somewhere close to SummerSlam, or somewhere close to it. But but for the no holds bar match. Um, well, we did see the baseball bat wrapped around barbed wire. I don't know if he's gonna use that against Brock Lesnar or not, but if he do, we're gonna see some bloodshed. And the way I see it. Also, excuse me. I did play the match. They showed the menus and stuff on the game. But back to the topic. I don't know if they're gonna use the barbed wire, but they might use it maybe across his face, and you might see that. Maybe use it against Dean Ambrose, but we may see some bloodshed because we've seen a lot of bloodshed happening with Roman Reigns and Triple H, and I don't know if they use the pocket blood shit they're gonna use. I hope not, because I'm from the old school. I want to see some bloodshed. I want to see it bloodshed in the old school fashion. I don't care if you get the blade yourself or it's by accident. I want to see some blood in a whole no holds bar match type of thing, and hopefully we see some more blood in the Hell in a Cell match as well. But I think that match should be good. I expect like thumbtacks to be in play. I expect some old school match. We haven't seen some violent moments since WrestleMania 22 with Edge and Mick Foley, unless you want to account WrestleMania 25, WrestleMania 27, Undertaker Triple H, in which they call it the most brutal match ever, in which it looked dry to me. That's my opinion about it, because I'm a big fan of Hell in a Cell. But that's the 3 match they focus on. I know the New Day will defend the tag team title against the League of Nations, in which League of Nations group they terrible. I'm sorry, they're the worst group I ever seen. I can compare that to Ace and 8. Aces and 8 at TNA. I mean, at least Aces and 8 got the potential to be good, but they dropped the ball. But League of Nations is kind of like put together and here you go moment. It doesn't have no motivation to it. If I want to see something from League of Nations, I want to see them have like bring back the European champion, or have like an international commentary every time they come into the match involved with the League of Nations. Do something different. League of Nations, have like the anti-American type of style. That would make more sense of it. Take some notes from Team Canada, take some notes from Un-Americans, have them, or even what's the group from TNA? Global Elite, have those, take them from the notes. Take notes from them and to make it more serious. But WWE, they're not good with that shit, so I won't be surprised. Speaking of New Day, I think in New Day they slowly turn faces, and like I said, from the old previous channel I used to team up with for Fans Talk Pro Wrestling, I compare them to as The Rock. Earlier people booed them because they're too happy face. I mean, good guy, too goody two shoes. Excuse me. And once they turn heel, the fans start loving them and they start embracing it, just like The Rock. Rock and Maivia, they hate him. As Rock turned heel, they still slowly turning and then become the people champion. They love him, and to this day they still love him as he is. So the New Day, just like that, they start slowly turning his face, going against League of Nations. Team 3D, not Team 3D, the Dudley Boys going up against the Usos, most likely being a table match or a street fight in some kind of way. But if I was a betting man, I think it'd be a table match, because the Dudley Boys have been teasing with a table match a couple of times. This time they didn't do that on Raw. But don't be surprised if we may see these 4 teams in a TLC match: League of Nations, New Day, Usos, and Dudley Boys. But that's not gonna happen. Most likely we will see a table match. I did mention with Team Luna versus Team Brie Bella, that looked a tag team match. I did mention about the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Also, the teasing with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship match, or a triple threat match with Andrew Neville, but likely be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and look like Sami Zayn may have his moment in WrestleMania, most likely, if they pull the trigger. AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. match in which they should give that match for Roadblock and have AJ Styles going for the Intercontinental Championship, because it made way more sense, but they didn't go that route. So Chris Jericho and AJ Styles, hopefully there'll be a final chapter, I hope, and have AJ Styles move forward either for the Intercontinental Championship or Money in the Bank. And to me, that's one of the big 5 pay-per-view. That's my opinion about it, but I can see AJ Styles go either one of them. Another one, Kalisto and Ryback for the United States Championship. The big guy versus little guy type of situation. I think it'd be a good look for it. I'd love to see Kalisto going up against Ryback, and I would be fine with Kalisto keeping the U.S. title. I think he did a great job being the United States champion. I appreciate what they did with him, and I'm not making him as the next Rey Mysterio. Just let him be next Kalisto, and I hope they keep Lucha Dragon, because I like them as a team. Hopefully they learn, take the notes from the Red Dragon from Ring of Honor. We see Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, they're going for a single title, but they still competing for the tag team title. Same thing with the Briscoe brothers. I hope they take notes from them team from Ring of Honor and translate with Lucha Dragon. Have Kalisto become the U.S. champion, and have Sin Cara, gunning for the U.S. title, not title, U.S. title, Intercontinental Championship, or go for the tag team title as they're playing for, because I think they're a great tag team. And I expect some more matches come along with WrestleMania, but look like I think that card might be stacked up for WrestleMania. And the outcome, I think it'll be good. That'd be my prediction. The most important match I'm concerned is the Shane McMahon and the Undertaker match, because whatever the outcome will be, it wouldn't be good, or should I say it'd be 50-50. Shane McMahon win, we all happy, at least some change. If Undertaker wins, same old shit, unless Raw will be the hyped up Raw and we may forget about it, or give us a painkiller. That's how I call it. Or the Hangover Raw. That's my thought about it. That's my thought about WrestleMania. And I will give my booking for WrestleMania, my WrestleMania, on the next Thursday for Wrestling, very, very soon. And that's my thought about WrestleMania. And yeah, that's my thoughts about it. Also, don't forget to be a lookout for more UFC video, because I am playing it still. Once this video is over, I'm gonna hop back to it and play some more. Then I'm gonna do a little series for the championship online and career mode. And now that I got a couple of based on true story, tons of them. I think I told my friends about the WrestleMania 20 DVD situation. I will tell you that next time. And more gaming, more episodes of Best for Business, in which I got like 5 more episodes left, very, very soon. And yeah, pretty much though, that's all I got to say about it. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And yep, so pretty much that's all I gotta say about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video, enjoy this view of this match. Don't forget to leave a like button, don't forget to hit subscribe, leave a comment, leave your feedback about the UFC 2, what you think about the game, do you enjoy it, what you like, what you dislike about the game, and also give me your feedback in the comment about WrestleMania. What you thought about this year WrestleMania? Is it good? Is it gonna be dry? Or just like New Day would say, will it be booty? And also give me your thought about AJ Styles, make fun of TNA, and also the little, take a little joke by Bullet Club to Bullet Club. Give me your opinion about that. Do you think is not that serious? Is it a joke, or you feel some kind of do you feel some type of way about it? Do you think it's funny? Do you feel that AJ Styles should be appreciated by what TNA would did for him? And also, on my next Thursday for Wrestling, I will talk about Okada going to WWE rumors. I will talk about that next video very soon. I did talk about bringing up WrestleMania booking, my fancy booking as well. So that'll be 2 thirsty for wrestling video coming up very soon. So be on the lookout. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Looking for that head kick. CM Punk's continuing to punish that eye.
Yes, he is. That's a good target for him. He sees the swelling, and it's going to impede his opponent's vision.
Solid leg kick by Woodley. That one checked.
Vicious knee to the body. Nice takedown. Hit him with the jab.
2 minutes. Oh, that's a great block of the punch. Woodley's bruise on his thigh is nasty. He's not going to have any fun walking tomorrow. And he's down. And he comes over the top to the head. Can he force the stoppage?
Oh, big hammer fist.
And it's all over!
Outstanding! Ground and pound KO.
Joe, here's the finish on our fight replay.
And let's look at the replay and see the end of this fight. This is the huge ground and pound strike that lands for the KO. Let's look at that from a different camera. And here it is again. Boom! Wow!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, CM Punk.
CM Punk remains the UFC welterweight champion.